Less than 2 kilometres to go. You can see him looking behind because there is still time. And let's not forget the hardest part of the course, some very steep stairs about 500 metres from the finish.
And these stairs are going to hurt. They come at the worst spot for the athletes. 9K into it, these things are going to burn.
And look at Doherty, 2 at a time, not slowing down at all. He has the smell of home. Look at the gap over Reed.
Yeah, look at the gap over Maddie Reed, who's looking back already, which as an athlete, that's a bad sign. That means you're showing some weakness inside.
And as the crowds gather around the finish line, we'd like to thank all our sponsors, and in particular, Beijing Capital Land, one of China's leading integrated property operators specialising in high-end residential and commercial developments. Today they have their very own cheer squad to support every single competitor, and the lead competitor and our champion is going to be the New Zealander. He's been strong from start to finish, and Bevan Doherty wins the inaugural 2012 Beijing International Triathlon, and what a performance.
What a great feeling. Hours and hours of training. The race went exactly to his plan and the strategy he decided to do beforehand. What a great win for Bevan.
And Matt Reed, he got broken in the final 4 kilometres, but still second place and $10,000.
He held on for Macca, which was his biggest threat. So great job to Matty.
As he crosses the line, salutes the crowd, and Bevan Doherty will be there to show him respect for the racing out on the course.
Yeah, when you race next to each other, side by side the whole day, you have a mutual respect for each other.
Great performance. Now they wait to see where is Chris McCormack. And interestingly enough, Chris McCormack had the fastest run of the day, all smiles.
Macca gave it his all. He really went for it on the run, came up a little short, but great race for Macca.
And Macca loves China, and he loves racing here. He comes through in 3rd position. A good performance by Chris McCormack of Australia.
Great race for Macca with all the training he's been doing for Ironman, all the miles in his legs. Great job.
Well, back to the women's race. This is the battle for 3rd place, and it's been a great run so far by Jenna Parker, who has caught up to Becky Lavelle.
Jenna put a minute into Becky on the run. With the stairs coming up, it could be real interesting here at the finish.
Sarah Groff is on those stairs and heading for home. Isn't she happy? She will come in as the female winner of the 2012 Beijing International Triathlon. What a feeling.
Great job for Sarah. 4th at the Olympics, winning the Beijing Triathlon. Great race for Sarah.
And she crosses the line. Look at that. Absolutely stoked. $20,000 into the bank account, and the medal around the neck, thanking the crowd who have been on hand throughout the entire day. Nikki Samuels of New Zealand, it was a great race by her, and she comes in a strong 2nd.
Solid race for Nikki. Great job for her.
As you can see, the time is significant in terms of what she lost in that final stages, but Groff was just too strong on the day, and Becky Lavelle has been able to break Parker, but look at the pain.
She's pulling her way up the railing, pulling to get herself to the top.
Well, you can see the burn in the legs there, grimace of pain. Who will make it to the finish line in 3rd? It is Lavelle in 3rd, and Jenna Parker will take 4th position.
And they love Jenna here. She's been a great ambassador for the sport here in Beijing.
Well, she's been all over the Chinese television in the lead up to this, and a great race by her. There we can see Groff Lavelle feeling the pain and the effort.
Yeah, putting your hands on your knees, a telltale sign you raced hard today.
And there again, great respect. Let's take a look at the overall results. Bevan Doherty with a win. He broke Matt Reed, put nearly 40 seconds into him over the last 4 kilometres. McCormack, Fleischmann and Bai Fa Chuen in 5th position. And the women's results, Sarah Groff in 1st, Samuels, Lavelle, Jenna Parker, Ricarda Lisk in 5th, and Zheng Yi is in 6th position. Let's hear from our champions.
I felt really good. I've got 2 races in me before this event, and I was a little bit unsure as to how I was going to go, but I felt really good out there. It was an amazing course. The course seemed to suit me, and it kind of panned out the way I really wanted it. Wanted a good strong swim. I knew I was going to get away with Maddie on the bike and then hopefully pull away in the run, and that's exactly what happened. So yeah, I had a lot of fun out there. It was an amazing course, and I look forward to coming back next year.
Sarah, congratulations on your win today. Coming off a 4th at the Olympics, what does this win mean to you today? How do you feel about that?
You know, being here racing, it's a great experience. I don't have tons of experience in non-draft, so it's really nice to be able to mix it up. You know, the Olympics, there was this big push over the past 4 years to really get there and perform well in London. Now, you know, I get to do some races that are fun and kind of reminds me of how much I love triathlon, and this definitely fits into that.
By Mr. Liu Jingmin.
Presentations are always a great formality in China and an important part of any sporting event. It's a fantastic moment for our champions, Bevan Doherty of New Zealand and USA's Sarah Groff, soaking up the limelight and basking in the glory of a memorable victory. Well, what an exciting race and what a success for the first time event. Brian, your thoughts?
Well, I've had a chance to talk to every one of the professional athletes after the event. Each one cannot say enough about this race. Challenging, picturesque, safe. Each one of them expects to be back next year.
Well, why wouldn't you? On a day like this, the best day ever for a triathlon race. Thanks very much for joining us. From Feng Tai, we'll see you next year at the Beijing International Triathlon.